Nature always produces mysteries that challenge scientists. Although science is very advanced nowadays, scientists are still desperately trying to explain strange phenomena that are sometimes called miracles. Join us to take a look at the 10 most mysterious natural phenomena. In 2010, 10 years worth of rainfall fell on Pakistan cities and villages in less than a week, completely devastating the affected areas. One undesirable side effect of flooding in parts of Pakistan is that millions of spiders climb trees to escape the rising flood waters. They build giant webs on the trees, and because the flood waters didn't recede for a long time, many plants became cocooned in them. These spider webs are so thick that trees can't grow, turning them into ghost trees. The phenomenon has never been seen before, but strangely, when the spiders appear, the number of mosquitoes decreases. It's possible that the mosquitoes are killed by the spiders, so malaria has been significantly reduced here. In July 2018, local residents watched a giant tornado of fire and smoke sweep through their town in Redding, California. During the Carr Forest Fire, the fierce whirlpool recorded and shared on ABC News. Usually, a fire cannons are more than 100 meters tall and last only a few minutes or seconds. In this case, it was different. On the evening of July 10th, flames reached nearly 600 meters in the air and lasted for more than 1 hour. Fires this big that burn for so long are really rare and terrifying. The flames rise so high because a vortex of oxygen is drawn in to feed the fire at the core of the tornado. This core can have a temperature of up to 1,000 degrees Celsius and can burn anything. Anything caught inside becomes the fuel that sustains the burning core. Before that, the temperature in Redding had reached 45 degrees Celsius, creating the perfect conditions for a tornado of fire. The Carr Forest Fire burned nearly 47 hectares on July 23. According to the California Forest Service Fire Prevention Agency, the cause of the fire is believed to have been a damaged vehicle. Horsedale Waterfall is located in a national park in California, USA. It is a seasonal waterfall and only flows in winter and early spring over the east side of a high mountain range. This waterfall occurs due to melting ice water at a height of 480 meters from the middle to the end of February. At sunset, during this time, rays of bright orange light shine from the waterfall, making it look bright and beautiful like melted gold. There are many who says it looks like a stream of volcanic lava flowing from the mountain. Because of its incredible beauty, this waterfall is also known as a Horsedale Fire Waterfall. Many factors need to combine for this phenomenon to happen. First, the waterfall must be flowing. The temperature must also be high enough to thaw the ice, which provides the only water source for the waterfall. During autumn, the sun shines on the falls at the same angle as in February, but because there's no water at that time, the waterfall doesn't appear. The second condition is that a sunset, the sky must be clear of clouds to avoid the light being blocked when it shines on the falls. Springtime in Denmark. About half an hour before dark, a flock of more than 1,000 European starlings from all over the place gathered to form a giant black cloud in the sky. This phenomenon is called black sun. It can be seen in early spring from March to mid-April in the swamps of western Denmark. The starlings migrate from the south and spend a day collecting food, then come together in a flock at night. Sometimes, the birds fly high enough to cover the sun, which is why this phenomenon is called black sun. The grasslands provide a place for the birds to rest overnight. A forest in Scotland is attracting a lot of attention because of an extremely rare phenomenon that happened here: snow that formed into shapes like Santa Claus's beard. These crystals are only formed when there is a sharp drop in temperature between 2 and 0.4 degrees Celsius, humid air, and a certain type of fungus is present. These are the catalysts to create this phenomenon. The steam in the rotting wood is pushed out slowly to create hair-like ice. They are quite slender, so just a light touch makes them melt. This kind of filament-like ice was first recorded by explorer Wegener in 1918. He observed the formation of a special fungus on wet rotting wood and confirmed it had created the ice, which can be shaped to look like a smooth cotton layer. Lenticular clouds are clouds that form permanently in the troposphere. They characteristically stay still no matter how strong the wind is. This is mainly due to the condensation of water vapor into the atmosphere. They are created from the edges of atmospheric thunderstorms or between layers of wind. Lenticular clouds have been confused with UFOs because these clouds have a characteristic lens shape, like a flying saucer. This is because lenticular clouds don't usually form on low or flat terrain. Many people may have never seen them before and are unaware that they exist. Vivid colors called iridescence can sometimes be seen along lenticular clouds. Snowflakes are a famously strange phenomenon in the Arctic Ocean, formed from defects in sea ice. This beautiful view was recorded by an oceanographer and professor of the University of Washington. In temperatures of almost -22 degrees Celsius, snowflakes are formed along with sea ice in the polar winter. The snowflower's intricate structures are formed from moisture and sea salt. Because of the accumulation of salt, these snowflakes are often 5 times more salty than seawater. Although snowflakes bloom in the Arctic Ocean and the Antarctic, reaching them isn't easy. The ice underneath them is so thin that they can't be stepped on. Round ice is also known as an ice plate or ice fan. It is a very rare natural phenomenon that occurs when water moves slowly while freezing. Scientists don't know exactly how these plates are formed, but they can appear in eddy currents where thin patches of ice rotate and slowly stick together. The circle's diameters can vary greatly from a few miles to 50 miles or more. A cloud hole is a large circular void that can appear in mid-level clouds. These holes form when the temperature in the cloud is lower than the ice temperature, but the water has not yet frozen. When a part of the cloud starts to freeze, it creates a domino effect, which means the steam also freezes the falls. This phenomenon usually causes a circular hole in the cloud. Death Valley is a long and narrow valley in the deserts of California. This is also the region with the lowest terrain and the hottest and driest climate in North America. The highlight of this place is a huge dry lake bed containing rocks weighing up to 320 kilograms which move themselves, leaving long streaks on the ground. Many claims have been made to try and explain the movement of the rocks, including environmental factors such as cyclones, thin ice, or even the influence of extraterrestrials. However, the phenomenon of the moving stones in Death Valley is still a mystery that has gone unanswered for many years. Thanks for watching this video. Have you seen any of these phenomena? If so, let me know in the comments below. If you found this video interesting, why not give it a like and share it with everyone? Don't forget to press the red subscribe button to get updates on the most interesting videos on this channel. Bye for now. See you for the next video.